All right, I think I'm live. Oh my God, look at this light, guys. Well, tis the season. We are in November. I'm sitting as close to the window as possible. So I will be live for as long as I can. And then when the light is going to be completely just non existent, then I'll have to end this live. But welcome, guys. So while you're getting on here, I just wanted to welcome everyone and just as always, go over really quick of some um, kind of important things about this live. So first of all, welcome everyone to the channel for all the babes who create their own life trends. And if you're watching this video and I'm already not live, please feel free to leave all your questions, comments in the comment section, and I will make sure to answer all of those questions. So please don't be upset if you are watching this and the live is over and you had some questions for me. Definitely leave them in the comments and I'll get to them, I promise. Okay. So today I want to go over travel in Italy, of course, in general, but travel in Italy in November in particular. So today I'm going to be focusing on traveling Italy, traveling Rome, of course, and answering all of your questions. I do have a few points that I'm going to share with you, a few Italy travel tips, just travel tips in general, things to expect from Italy in November, things like that. So I promise this is going to be worth your time. This live is going to be beneficial to you and for your travels to Italy. So I see some of you already getting on here. Let's see. Salvo. Sono... Ciao, ciao Salvo. Non lo so. Ma grazie, comunque grazie, sei molto gentile. West Coast, hello, hello. What are you doing up so early? I always try to include West Coast in these lives, but I always feel like the time is never right because the thing is, here when it's early morning in the West Coast, it's already very late here in Italy, so the light is just horrible, and that's why I always have to kind of try to find the best time. So I always try to find the best time between Italy. Then, of course, it works perfectly for the East Coast, but I always feel bad because I leave the West Coast crowd. But there is literally nothing I can do because the light here, by the time it's morning for you guys, it's already non-existent. But again, if you're watching this and if you're from the West Coast, I love you guys. You can always leave me comments down below or stay up. I cannot believe you stayed up. Oh my God. Oh, I hope you're having some coffee. I'm having some matcha tea while I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. Hi. This is from Malaysia, planning to come in January 18th. All right. All right. Love it, Malaysia. Feel free to watch all of the videos. I have tons of travel tips for you. And of course, if you have any questions right now, I'm going to be more than happy to answer. So yay! And then of course, my mom. Добрый день. So my mom, guys, is watching me from New York. Hi, mom. Love you. Oh, and dad is watching as well. Hi, dad. I love it. Everyone is here. All right. All right, guys. Sorry. Let's get started. I just get so excited that all of you are here, and it just means more to me than I can honestly say with words. So just so you know, I really greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. I truly have the most fabulous community in the world. And of course, I have the most fabulous parents. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to go over for November in Italy is the weather, guys. So it's rainy, guys. It just rains. It rains the entire time. It it just it's so unusual for Rome to to see gray skies and rain, but 'tis the season, guys. As I keep saying, November, that's just how it rolls in Italy. It is the rainiest months of the year in Italy. So if you plan on traveling to Italy in November, just so you know, guys, it's going to rain. Just be prepared, expected. Yes, there is a chance that it's not going to, like, for example, today it's cloudy, but at least it's not rainy, so everyone is just so happy, and we're just loving it. We're literally milking every second of it. But if you plan on traveling to Italy in November, just be prepared. It's going to rain. So for some reason it does surprise a lot of people, even though I feel like November in a lot of places considered to be a very rainy month, but people still do get surprised when they come to Italy, and instead of blue skies and sunshine, they see a lot of rain. Just how it is, guys. It's going to rain, and it's going to rain hard, and it's going to rain a lot of times throughout the entire day. Throughout the year, we get occasional showers in Italy and Rome here and there, but they kind of go away within 20-30 minutes. In November, they stay. You are going to get days of rain. It's not going to be 20 or 30 minutes, it's going to be days of rain. So just prepared for that. That it's going to be probably rainy, it's going to be, the weather is going to be gray. You're not going to see a lot of sunshine. So just mentally be prepared for it. If it's not an issue for you, perfect, that's great. Then you are in luck. November is definitely your month. Let's see. How about in January? Is it rainy too? No, January is not typically a rainy month in Italy. So you should be good. Just definitely make sure to pack some warm clothes with you. And I have actually a video on what to pack for Italy in winter. So make sure to watch that, just to kind of prepare yourself for what things to pack, because you don't want to bring unnecessary things to Italy. You don't want to overpack. So just that video, I literally specifically tell you guys what to bring. I hope you will find it helpful. And I think it's linked actually in the description of this video. So as soon as I'm done with live, you are more than welcome to go and watch that one. But January is an excellent month. And for those of you who will be traveling to Italy in January, you will be surprised, because not a lot of people travel to Italy in January, just like in November. So you're in luck. For, first of all, the accommodations are not going to be very expensive. You will be able to get in most places without any crowds, without reservations that you have to make in advance for like weeks and weeks in advance. Just the streets are not going to be crowded, restaurants are not going to be crowded. And in January, we do get really nice weather. You will see a lot of sunshine and blue skies. So obviously it depends on which area of Italy you will be traveling, but throughout Italy, just January is a good month. And I really enjoy January in Italy, but the month that I enjoy even more than January is February. And I keep talking about it in almost all of my videos. February is, in my opinion, the best kept secret of Italy. I think February is just such an incredible month to be here. And I talk about it in a lot of my videos if you watch them. Ooh, a lot of questions are coming in already. Let's see. Jim is saying, we'll be traveling to Rome in 28 days. Yay! I'm so excited for you. Let's see. I will be there for Christmas and New Year. So excited. Oh, so excited for you. Wow, 28 days. It's going to be here before you know it. And you're going to have an amazing time. I wanted to kind of mention that, but I will go ahead and mention this right now, because a lot of people are saying, Anastasia, when will Rome and just Italy in general start being all decorated for Christmas and the holidays in general? And I wanted to let you guys know that this year, Italy, you outdone yourself, because honestly, already now they are putting all the Christmas decorations on the streets, all the stores, all the restaurants. It's incredible. They already start putting all the decorations on. So by the time you come here, even in December, everything is going to be already on, because usually Italy runs a little bit later on their decorations. By the time Paris and London, everyone already has their decorations on. Italy is just beginning. So this year, it's incredible. Italy, congratulations. But yeah, all the decorations are already started being put, and it's just so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Even now, even before Thanksgiving, which obviously they don't celebrate, but you can already feel the Christmas spirit. So I'm excited for you, Jim. I'm very, very, very excited. I have a video, you probably watched it, but just to make sure, things to do in Rome for Christmas. So if you haven't seen that yet, you might find that helpful. Let's see. I can make it in February. I know you love February in Rome. I feel like by now everyone knows that I love February in Rome. So I'm planning for September and October, Italy. Oh, wow. September and October. Oh, and then Greece. I assume GR stands for Greece. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you come to Italy in September, October, and then Greece, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Yeah, those are incredible months to travel here, guys. And I want to apologize for my voice to kind of go in and out. I was extremely sick this entire week. I had a cold, which I usually don't get. Probably last time I had a cold was 6-7 years ago. So this is the best that I actually sound this entire week. So, but if my voice drops, it's because it's still kind of finding its normal level. Okay, let's see. That will be great. I have been following your videos, great ones. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all the love. Means a lot to me. It really does. So to continue, I have on my iPhone, I have all the things that I wanted to talk to you about. So weather in November, we already established. Be prepared for lots of rain, gray skies, all of that. So I just wanted to set the expectations straight. So the next thing is what to pack for Italy in the fall. And I do have a video on it as well. Those who are watching, I do have exact video what to pack for Italy in the fall. But for November, just be prepared to pack, obviously, trench coats, warm sweaters. Make sure to bring your cashmere sweaters already, wool pants, jeans, boots, definitely boots, absolutely, scarves, hats, gloves. You will already see all Italians by now transition fully into the fall winter wardrobe. So don't even bother bringing shorts or t-shirts with you. This is not the time of the year to pack those things. So just save room in your suitcase. It's definitely fall winter wardrobe. Okay, so make sure to do that. As far as raincoats, and I already talked about it, Italians usually do not wear raincoats. So if you don't care, then bring one. If you don't want to stand out in a crowd, then I wouldn't. Everyone uses umbrella. Now, should you bring an umbrella? You can, but a lot of hotels and Airbnbs by now will have one and give it to you. So you might want to double check with them. I just don't like to bring stuff that I know I'm not going to use. So I always, some of the things that I'm kind of hesitant about, I always ask the host if they have it. If they have it, perfect. I don't need to worry about bringing one with me. So, but definitely make sure to pack warm. I always, and a lot of Italians here, we love wearing some of the thermal clothes that you normally would use to go skiing, but we actually wear a lot of that here, even in Rome, where it doesn't really get that cold, but we still love to wear it. Italians are very, very cold natured, especially like people south of Italy and Rome. You will see that it was actually really, really funny, because even when it was like 68, 69 degrees, you could already see Italians wearing, let's say, a suit and a wool hat on and a scarf. A lot of them around 68, 69 temperature, they're already wearing like a puffer jackets. They get cold very easy, and so am I. So it's sometimes it's funny for, obviously, for tourists to watch, because you can see such a funny mix between tourists, and you can see if someone is obviously like from the US or Canada. How we're always hats, so you can see people, obviously you can see that they're not from here. They're wearing shorts and t-shirts, some even still wearing flip-flops, and then you see Italians all bundled up with scarves and hats and puff jackets, and some wearing gloves and boots. It's like what happened? It's like we're not in the same season. All right, let's see. Joe is saying, are there any express laundry options? Yeah, absolutely. Tons all over the city. Every single area has express laundry and also dry cleaning. You guys know I'm a big fan of dry cleaning. But yeah, absolutely. You will not have any issue when you arrive, depending again on the area where you are staying in Rome and Naples. You can, let's say if you're staying in Trastevere, you can type in just in Google Trastevere laundry and it will give you tons of options. The same for any area like Spanish Steps laundry, and it will give you all the options. So yeah, you won't have any issues finding one. Let's see. Now, what to do in Italy during November? I would recommend you guys to book a lot of indoor activities because, for example, I know one of my styling clients that I just saw yesterday, she was saying how pretty much she booked Coliseum and then she booked Vatican museums, and because it was raining she had to call and switch because obviously you couldn't really see Coliseum because it was pouring down yesterday. So my recommendation, of course, I understand you still want to see Coliseum and things like that, but try to kind of have that flexibility and focus more, if you're coming in November, focus more on indoor sites versus being outdoor, because again, as I said many times today, most likely it is going to rain. So I would just go with the safest options. And I have a video, guys. It sounds like I'm referring a lot to my videos that I already filmed, but I do have such a rich library of the videos that I filmed for every occasion. That's why sometimes I refer to them, because in those videos I expand on every single subject. So I do have a video on what to do in Rome when it rains. So in case you need some ideas for Rome when it rains, in case you're wondering what to do, that video is actually a very good one for you to watch. All right, let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. You're welcome. Have a great time. Enjoy. All right, let's see. Yes, your videos are amazing. Keep referring to them. Thank you so much. Thank you. I actually just filmed one today, so it's going to be released next week. It's actually, I was thinking about doing just one. It's tips for Italy, and when I started filming, I just realized that fitting in 19 tips in one video is going to be just probably too much, just too long of a video. So I broke it down into parts, but I hope it's going to be, well, I don't want to be, but I know it's going to be a very good video for you guys. So it will give you a lot more information for your travels to Italy. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's going to come out next week for sure. All right, let's see. Yeah, I wanted to reiterate one point for those of you who will be traveling to Italy in November, because I don't want to discourage anyone. And people who are watching, they're like, oh, I should have not been booking trip to Italy in November. I just want to tell you that traveling to Italy in November has its advantages. Like I said, you will not be dealing with crazy crowds. Rome and Italy in general is pretty empty in November. So you will be able to enjoy less crowded streets and restaurants and sites. It's not as difficult to get reservations for all those things that you want to visit and see and taste and enjoy. So you won't have to deal with a lot of people, with a lot of waiting, and everything is much cheaper in November, guys. Accommodations are cheaper, obviously. Plane tickets are cheaper. Everything is just way cheaper than in September and October. And you guys know, I told you September and October are two busiest months of the year for Rome. So everything gets super expensive. And you need reservations for some really popular places at least a month in advance. And it's just difficult when people arrive without reservations. A lot of times they end up seeing just very few sites, and it's just, yeah. Here in November, Rome is kind of your playground. Do what you want. It's very easy to get into places. So again, there are pluses and minuses to everything, guys. Don't be discouraged, because again, you will get a chance to do things that a lot of people who are coming in September and October without reservations probably wouldn't have a chance to do. All right, let's see. Luca is saying amazing nature and valley. Oh my God, I cannot see anything in one moment. Valle del Aniene villages, 30 minutes from Rome. Stunning. Oh, I haven't been there. I need to check that out. Thank you for the tip, Luca. Oh, I haven't been there. See, I love local tips. Okay. All right. Let's get to the good part. Let's talk about food, guys. So, you guys know that in Rome and in Italy in general, food is very seasonal, right? So, if right now you go to a place in anywhere in Rome, in Milan, in Florence, and you ask for prosciutto melone or prosciutto with melon, they most of the time they will actually joke and they will tell you, you can have the prosciutto, but I will not be able to give you the melon. So every single season in Italy is going to offer you something different, which is very cool because you get a chance to miss those fruits and vegetables that are not in season. Like right now, we can't get melon anywhere, we can't get strawberries anywhere. So goodbye strawberry tiramisu until summer. But the cool part is that now you can get a lot of things that you won't be able to get during other seasons. So one of those is, of course, marron glacé, and I'm pronouncing it in French. But those, what are those? Those are chestnuts, right? And they are candied in sugar syrup, and then they're glazed. They're delicious, guys. And by the way, do not get chestnuts from vendors on the streets. Those are not good. They're not good. So if you really want to try the treat of the season, definitely get yourself some marron glacé, and you can get those in any store, even grocery stores, any specialty stores. Oh, those are so good. So good, guys. Definitely treat yourself. They are amazing. And of course, you can already find panettones in pretty much every single store, grocery store as well, and they're just so delicious, guys. They're so good. They're so good. So definitely get yourself panettone. It's actually excellent present to bring back home with you from Italy. So definitely get yourself panettone. And at the same time, we are just now starting to get into artichoke season. Now, the artichokes right now are still not the best ones, but you can start already seeing them popping on the menus all over Italy. I actually had one about 2 weeks ago. It wasn't the best. I knew it, but I missed artichokes so much because we didn't have them at all. I mean, we had to wait until this season to start having artichokes. So if you're visiting Rome and if you want really good artichoke, then I recommend you to go to Jewish Ghetto and get yourself a typical traditional fried artichoke, which in Rome is called Jewish artichoke. And you guys, it's incredible. Then get yourself a glass of white wine to go with it, and amazing. All right. Oh, cool. Luca is giving more recommendations, guys. So those of you who are watching this live, definitely make sure to write those. Grazie, Luca. Grazie mille. All right, let's see. Nancy, hello from Northern Ontario, Canada. How are you, Bella? Ciao, Nancy. Oh, wow. Canada is online as well. I love it. I love it. I'm good, Nancy. Thank you so much. I was sharing with guys. I was a little bit under the weather this week, but I'm done. I'm feeling fresh as a daisy. Hopefully, this is it for the entire winter because I have so much content that I wanted to share with you guys. And I was laying in bed. I was calling my mom. I was like, I want to film. I need to film. But I sounded like, I mean, it was bad, guys. If you think this is bad right now, you should hear me a few days ago. Everything was stuffed my nose, my throat. So there was no chance of me filming anything. Um, yeah, good to hear from you, Nancy. Thank you so much. Can you do a video on gift ideas, things to bring back home? Show us your favorite packaged foods. You know, I actually I want to do that video because I actually been asked a lot of times, and I have my favorite stores in Rome for gifts because I'm actually going to New York to see my parents for Christmas. And every time I go into those stores, I'm like, oh, I actually like I need to show those hidden gems. So yeah, I definitely need to do a video on those because we have such cool stores where you can really go and get your entire gift shopping done. And obviously it varies on the budget, it varies on what exactly you're looking for. So I need to do those because there are some amazing shops here with such creative ideas. And yeah, I need to share those with you guys for sure. Get well soon. Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I think it's because I was also talking a lot today because I was filming the video and then I'm talking to you guys now. I think it's because of that. My voice is like, okay, I've had enough for today. Thank you. Bye. Let's see. Yes, please. I'm bringing an extra suitcase just for gifts and foods. Yeah, I get it. Trust me, I'm going to be bringing pretty much empty suitcase. Well, it's not going to be empty, meaning back to the States is going to be filled with things, and then when I'm going to be coming back to Rome, it's going to be empty because I'm bringing tons for my parents. Are you planning to live every month or seasonal? Um, you mean like to do live every month or to live every month? Don't do live videos every month. um, no, I'm teasing. I usually do lives. I try to do them, to be honest, once a month. I didn't do one in October because in October I was filming a very big travel video for you guys in Montepulciano. Those of you, or was it in November? Why am I confusing my months? Was it in October or November? Oh God, I'm losing it, guys. Maybe it was in November. But anyway, I remember I was filming some very big important video for you guys in October. That's why it took so much time that I skipped the live that month. But I usually do lives at least once a month to answer your question because I know you guys are traveling and I know you have some questions that you want to ask me now live and to be honest I love doing lives because this is the time when I can really connect with you, talk to you, and actually kind of have a dialogue. So I love doing lives, and as I said, I try to do them at least once a month. Jim is saying thank you for all the great info. Watching from US Florida, south of Tampa. Your info is very helpful. It's my pleasure. I love Florida, one of my favorite states. Absolutely love Florida. When I used to live in the States, I used to go to Florida all the time. All the time. I love it. I love it there. And I heard that recently it's been quite cold in Florida, which I think is very unusual for you guys. Let's see. Love your content. We're visiting the 1st of December from Southern Florida. Oh, Florida again. And I can't find any decent boots. We can, where can I pick up nice leather Chelsea boots, please? Where? So if you are I'm wondering if you plan on shopping here in Italy, or if you asking me as far as store recommendations in the US. Because obviously here in Italy, you have a few stores. Um, Trying to think one more time. Let me read. Um, so, are you planning on being in Rome, or that's why I just want to figure out if I should give you recommendations for online stores, or if you plan on shopping here in Rome or in Italy in general. Because if you plan on shopping in Italy in general, let's say Rome and Florence, oh, then you won't have any issues. I mean, Florence is known for amazing leather, so you will be able to get yourself nice pair of leather boots in Florence for sure. There are tons of little cute boutiques where you can go in and get yourself nice pair of leather boots. Right now, so many boutiques are focusing specifically on that. You will not have any issues finding one. But for leather, I would probably do Florence. Anything that has to do like with leather boots, leather jackets, it's just their specialty. That is what they do. So I would wait until you get to Florence to get those. And I personally think that it is better for you to get boots here, just because the styles, the designs that you can find here, you will never be able to find back in the States. And even if you do, it's going to cost you at least 3 times more, because anything where it says made in Italy, trust me, as a stylist, I can tell you it's always in the States at least 3 times more expensive. That's why a lot of people love shopping with me here in Italy, where I shop for them and then ship it to the States, because they can take advantage of the excellent prices for made in Italy items. Let's see, I'm traveling. Bethany, I'm reading your comment right now. I'm traveling to Rome and to Greece in the first 2 weeks of October. I'm already starting to pack. I love your tips from Florida also. Oh my God, we have a Florida reunion today. I love it. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're finding them helpful. October is wonderful, wonderful months for Rome, and of course Greece as well. I love Greece. Those of you who plan on traveling to Greece, I feel like it's a package deal always. Italy and Greece. When people travel to Europe, a lot of them travel to Italy and Greece. But I love September and October in Greece because, and it's same obviously for Italy, because the water warmed up so much during the summer months that you are going to get the most perfect, beautiful water temperature. And at the same time, there won't be as many people as during August, because trust me, it's a zoo during August in Greece. And you really will get the best of everything. You will get less crowds, beautiful water. It's just amazing. So I'm excited for you. You're going to have such a good time. I already know it. Obviously, places like Santorini and Mykonos, they are quite crowded even during, let's say, September and October, but still way less than in during the summer and in August. You can't even compare. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I love it. Any other questions? I feel like it gets darker and darker, the background behind me. So I want to make sure that I say goodbye before you guys completely just don't see anything. You just hear my voice. Will I need a swimsuit? I'm thinking not. Well, to be honest, I would bring one. Yeah, you are coming in the first 2 weeks of October. I have a feeling that you still will be able to swim. I'm pretty sure you will, to be honest. It's still going to be warm. Obviously, right now, weather changes so much, you never know what to expect, but you have higher chance of swimming than not, just so you know. All right, let's see. I will be traveling to Bologna for work in January. I have 5 days extra before traveling home. Would you recommend to travel to Milan or Rome if just 5 days are available? Well, you might think that it's a little bit of a biased opinion because obviously I live in Rome and I think it's the most wonderful city in the world. But I would say Rome. I don't think you need 5 days for Milan. I think that Rome 100% deserves 5 days, deserves a month, but let's be reasonable here. 5 days in Rome will be absolutely perfect. And from Rome, you can also do very quick day trips. For example, let's see, let's say you spend 4 days in Rome, and then one day you can actually take a quick train to Florence. It literally an hour and 20 minutes, even a little bit less, and you're in Florence for the day. So plus in Rome, honestly, when people come here, even for 2 days, it's nothing. It's not enough. You've seen all the sites that I'm recommending. I mean, it will take you good 5 days just to even scratch the surface in Rome. But I would say maybe you can do four, and then for one day, take a trip to Florence. So in my opinion, absolutely Rome wins, wins, wins. It's sorry for all the Milan people, but you gotta, guys, you gotta agree. It just Rome is Rome. Period. What can I say? Do you still offer tours? I believe I heard you talk about it in a video. So, well, I wasn't planning on talking about it, but since you guys asked, no, I'm joking. But so I do my full time. What I do full time, obviously, is styling. So styling services, that is something that I offer full time here. I do shopping experience here, where we go shopping. You guys know the drill, so to speak. And I do a lot of online shopping where people order through me clothes from Italy. I shop, I style, and then I send it to you. So that is what I do full time here in Rome. And not at this point, I have clients, of course, from all over the world. I have regular clients, I have new clients, I have men and women. So I dress up people, and I just absolutely love it. I get to share the best hidden gems of Italian fashion with you guys. And again, the process is super simple. So that is what I do. But now, in addition to that, I have two food experiences, one during the day and one in the evening. And most of the time, I have a team who handles those. I try from time to time to come up and do those tours because I love meeting you. I know a lot of people who book those tours, they book because of my channel, because you guys know me. And it just, I try to see and say hello and do as many of those as possible. But obviously, due to the limited availability of myself, I, at this point, it's hard for me to obviously come on every tour. But I actually was going to tell you guys that I thought of how can you do those food tours when I'm not there and when they're not available. And I actually came up with, I think, the most amazing solution, and that is a virtual food tour. So I partnered with a company who allowed me to create a virtual food tour that you guys can go and get. I will leave you a link in the description. I was supposed to release them next week, so next week they little going to be live, and those are the places where you would go with me to eat, to experience Rome. So you will know exactly where to go for breakfast, you will know exactly where to go and find the best cheeses and meats, then you will go to a traditional street food place, lunch, desserts. So I'm literally giving you guys where to go, all the hidden gems, and you will go do them on your own time. So you don't have to figure out when can you go, when I'm available, and I'll tell you exactly what to order in each place, what to see. I tell you the history of that place, why I picked that place. So it's pretty much you're doing food tour, my food tour, but on your own. So those are the food tours that are now going to be available for anyone, and I think it's also like a really cool gift, right? So if you know that your friends or family or colleagues, someone is going to Italy and you want to give them like a cute small present, I think that that actually can be such a cool idea. Just give them that tour, and then they will be able to do that food tour on their own, and they will know exactly where to go and what to eat. And it actually also has a map that tells you each location, so it's very easy to follow. I think it's such a cool idea, and I'm gonna make sure to add more tours to it. So I will do like best pizza places in Rome. I will also break down by each neighborhood, like I will do best like best street food place of Trastevere, best street food of Monte, best restaurants of Spanish Steps. So I will have lots of those tours for you guys that you can do on your own without trying to figure out and sit and like do research where the heck to eat in Rome. So those tours will be available to you. So I don't know, guys, let me know if you think it's a cool idea. I think this is the best idea without me having to physically be there, but at the same time you want to know where to go, you want to know where to eat in Rome, because, or Italy in general, because I always say you cannot have a bad meal in Rome. You just can't. It's illegal, guys. You're in Italy, every meal has to be just a gift from God, you know. um all right, let's see. So I hope that answers your question. So yes, there are two food tours, but again, they're limited as far as the spots. So now they're going to be virtual food tours, and of course, styling and personal shopping with me. All right, so thank you for the great tips. My pleasure. Our time in Rome will be very limited to 2-3 days. We will then be on a cruise hopping through the Greek islands, ending in Athens. Oh my God, staying in Rome, is that the best airport to fly into? I have so many questions. Um, so is the best airport to fly into? Oh, you want to know which airport is the best one? The Leonardo da Vinci one, I would say it's, I can't say it's the best one, but it's the most popular one. Fiumicino. The code is FCO if you need the airport code. Uh, that's where I always fly into. There is also Ciampino Airport, and it's smaller and it doesn't have as many flights. So Ciampino is also, it's a good alternative, but just so you know, it's not the major one. The main one is Fiumicino, which is, the full name is Airport of, I think it's like Leonardo da Vinci, something like that. So, but as I told you, you can search it by the code FCO. Okay. Wow, sounds like we need a day in the life of a stylist in Italy. Yeah, it's my biggest passion, guys. You know, I left a full-time successful investment banking career to become a stylist in Italy, and it was such a change when I've done it. And to look back right now and honestly just think what a journey it has been. And I promised to myself when I left banking, I said from now on I will do only things that I'm truly, truly passionate about. And styling has always been such a passion of mine. So to be able to work with men and women from all over the world, to dress them, be it here in Rome or online, to work with the most incredible, talented designers here in Italy, it just, honestly, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true, and I build it day by day, month by month, year by year. It's been an incredible journey. So thank you. And yes, virtual food tours sounds great. We'll check out the link. Happy I asked. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, because I've never done those before, but I just think it's such a great idea. So thank you. I will definitely make sure to leave a link. I'm almost done working on them. I've been working on them actually all weekend. Um, wow, I want to get that virtual food tour app. Mouth watering. Oh yeah, those are good, guys. Those are good. Those are good food, guys. Good food, I promise. I really made sure even when I was creating the food tours many years ago, I made sure that I really included the best of the best places where they really serve some authentic food. Like, for example, the cheese store is over 120 years old. It's one of the oldest cheese stores in Rome. And the cheeses that you find there, you will not find anywhere else. So when you go there, you know you're in for a treat. So all right, let's see. Yes, can wait to see the virtual tour. Thank you guys. I'm so excited. Such a good feedback. I really appreciate it. Because when I was creating it, I was like, I hope they're gonna like it. You just you never know. But I'm so happy that you actually like the idea. Nancy says, love the idea. Yay! Thank you. I'm not sure if you have already, but a video of the must-see boutiques would be amazing. Yes, I know. I know. There are so many guys. So thank you for such incredible ideas and feedback and inspiration. Truly, guys, you're amazing. I can't thank enough my community. Thank you, guys. So I will be releasing those virtual tours next week. I'm almost done working on them. So as soon as they're released, I will leave a link. And I hope you guys will go on your own to explore the best of Rome. And well, you will be with me, but I'm going to be virtually there. All right, guys, what do you say? Is that a good time to wrap it up? Do we have any more questions, comments, anything that you want me to ask before we end? I'm drinking this matcha tea. It's incredible. It's so good. I've never had it before, and now I can't stop. And I also heard that it's really good for your skin. So of course, can wait for your integrations. Maybe you could include a seasonal virtual tour as well. That's a good idea for some seasonal food, right? Like things to eat in Rome in November. And then, yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, that's wonderful. I will make sure to do that. Yeah, I sat down to work on the day food tour, and it took me a day to write because I wanted to make sure I write the descriptions, I give you the best tips. Because in those virtual tours, I don't just like tell you where to go, but I also try to give you as many local tips as possible. So it's kind of like a tour with me because I try to give you as much information as possible too. So by the time I got writing everything down, and of course there are also my voice tips there and everything. It was it was the entire day, but I love doing those. I want to give you as much information as possible, guys. That is one thing you know about me. I try to give you as much useful information as possible. I want you to have a good time here. It's so important for me. So all right, guys, I think this is it, right? My fabulous people. I think we did good. 47 minutes, almost 48. Yay. Again, guys, if you think of any other questions that you wanted to ask me and maybe you forgot to ask or you didn't get a chance to ask, then leave me a comment in below. I will respond. And I have so many more videos coming your way. You're very welcome. We're very welcome. And yeah, that's a wrap, you guys. Have a beautiful rest of. Thank you so much, and take care of yourself. Thank you, Nancy. Have beautiful rest of the Sunday. I know for you guys, it's just starting. Mine is kind of slowly winding down. And to all my fellow Americans, happy early Thanksgiving. This is last Thanksgiving I was back in the States. This Thanksgiving I'm here, but I am celebrating with my all my American friends because now they are my family here in Rome. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you will see us how we're celebrating Thanksgiving in Italy, in Rome. So it should be a lot of fun. But we're going to celebrate on Saturday. We're not celebrating on Thursday because everyone has to work. Because obviously here, Italians are like, well, good for you. You have Thanksgiving. You still gotta do the work. But we're going to be celebrating on Saturday. But happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Americans. And I just wanted to say I'm so grateful. My thanks this year is to you guys because you are amazing, and it's very mutual. I know you always thank me for the tips, for all the information, and I thank you guys for all the love and support and for watching. It's very mutual, guys. I love you, truly. All right, this is it. Sending you so much love from Roma, and I'll see you guys in the next videos and in the next live. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I promise to give you so much good stuff in return. All right. All right. Bye, guys.